Hello! It's me again. Well, I've been getting a lot of questions of late. So we're gonna do the top 10 carry questions of my video blog. This is time we take a break from all the Athena's Wink cosplay videos I make throughout the cons, and I talk about things. So I've been getting a lot of questions, so we're going to start. Okay. Of the top 10 questions of this week, 1. When did you learn to sew? Well, that's a good question. I technically learned how to sew when I was 3 years old by my grandma. Mostly hand sewing, but I didn't really get more serious about it until I was 19 when my Uncle John bought my first sewing machine. And I've been sewing pretty hardcore after that. I'm not going to bore you with the details. 2. Is that your real hair? This is a question I get a lot at cons. Conventions, actually. I wear a lot of wigs, so it's very rare you will get to see my real hair. This is my real hair. This is not a wig. Actually, funny story, I made next. When I got my hair cut like this, people thought it was a wig. Because some people haven't seen my real hair in several years. Because I hardly ever take off my wigs. Anyway, next question. 3. This is a funny one I get. How many guys hit on you at conventions, as well as also ask, will you marry them? Well, that's a fun question. I probably get hit on quite a bit at conventions. No one really knows this is my giant wedding band or engagement ring. But I have been asked to marry. I've been asked comically, "Will you marry me?" about maybe 3 or 4 times in my career of going to conventions. Well, it's not really a career of going to conventions. Next question. Or is that felt? No, it's not felt. You silly person, you. It's fleece. Felt is basically pieces of, not string, but of like bits and pieces of fiber pressed together to make a sheet. Basically, it's not woven or weaved or knit. It is just smushed together and it holds together. It's really compressed. Where fleece is more of a woven or knit, and maybe a blend, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But we use fleece. Yeah. 5. Next question. How do I pick out my cosplays? Well, there's a lot of factors now, since I can't really cosplay too much for fun as much as I would like to. I always have to think of A, can I move around in this costume? B, are the shoes comfortable enough to wear at the booth? C, is it a popular enough costume character that people recognize and take notice, and will I like it? Like, it has to fit those categories. Like, the White Mage is a good example. I love the character White Mage. I think it's really cute, and I base it off the Mario Sports, so it can be easy worn at shows, so I don't have to worry about tripping over myself. And the wig's really easy to wear, and it's super cute. And my Mareep hoodie is a lot of fun because it's a hoodie and more or less street clothes, and I like Mareep. It's my favorite cheap Pokemon. So those are 2 good examples of my costume choice. Maybe once a year, maybe I'll make a costume that's not booth friendly, for fun and stuff. Chris, this is why I don't do videos when you're here. Anyway, next let's go on to 6. Next question. How many licks does it take to stir a Tootsie Pop? Chris! Anyway. Why do I do this when he's here? Anyway. I think it takes at least maybe 500 to 1,000 licks. I think that's... I'll have to wiki that, maybe. I'm not really exactly sure. So please don't quote me on that. 7. Next question. How many cons do I go to a year? Probably between 20 and 25 a year. Now, I go to a lot of cons. And a lot of shows. I do a lot. Next question. 8. What is my favorite snack at conventions? That's a fun one. That was a cat's shadow. I really enjoy nuts. They're easy to eat, they're full of protein. I prefer them chocolate covered, and they're a good source of energy. I also like the drink Naked, not to confuse with a naked body, but the delicious drink. It was bound to happen eventually.
Cat
Pixel.
video, internet fame.
Good Pixel, woo!
Cat video, it's catbutt.
Oh.
Catbutt.com.
Stop it!
Catbutt.tumblr.net.
Oh, anyway. But yeah, I enjoy carrots and nuts, chocolate covered nuts at the booth. Thank you. 9. Another question I get, how do you start a business? Oh, that's a fun one. Me and Carolyn started this business about almost 4 years ago. It hasn't been quite 4 years yet. It was one of those sink or swim kind of deals because we both were having a hard time finding other jobs and stuff. So I asked her, "Do you want to do the hat business with me?" I used to do on the side back in Jersey. And said, "Yes, I would love to help you." And we both have. You would need to find someone who is the opposite strengths of yourself. When you're basically how to start businesses, you need to have guts, so you need to have drive, and you need to have a glut for punishment as well. You have to be able to deal with punishment a lot. And then let's talk about, like, what am I? Oh, what is he? What's he doing? He's what are you doing? Anyway, sorry for that little distraction. I have ADD. What can I say? It's very easy to be distracted by him all the time. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Basically, you have to think of a product that might sell, or an idea, or something that might work, and promote it really well. Try and make connections, as well as think of your price range. And I think it's a lot of work. Being a crafter is a lot of work. It's not for everyone. It's not easy. It's not something, oh, you can just let me just poop this out. No, it doesn't work that way. It's just, if you have to have a lot of discipline and a lot of it's not all sunshines and rainbows. It's a lot of hard work. And if you can do it, that's fantastic. There's a lot of great things you can make. I made this cute, adorable headband. It's not something I sell, but I could, but I don't have the time to make this. I mean, just try new things.
10!
This is from my mom. Did the Ninja Turtles ever come to the manhole after you left that pizza there when you were 8? Wishful thinking. No, they never came. It was just wishful thinking. A child's innocent fantasy of the Ninja Turtles coming to the manhole and going wacky adventures with them at age 8. As well as many pipe dreams that are probably washed away with my innocence of my younger youth.
Younger youth? Don't like it. Not.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching this segment, and I hope to get more questions in the future. If you want to know more, please ask, and I hope I have another more interesting video of anything else. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.